everyone, it's Hope from hopeyoder.com. Today's craft and cut exercise is on welding. Select a new page and find the CD that came with the craft and cut software with 264 SVG files created by Designs by Hope Yoder for you to make crafty things with. Select Import Artwork, and then you're going to scroll down until you find the design named Flower. Select on it. Notice the preview window. Select OK. First, let's take a look at the design. If I drag both pieces, you can see the cut lines. If I just select on one item, I can drag it off of the other. There's actually two items in here. Let me change that item to a different color. We'll find teal. Let's try that again. Teal, find, and here's all my teal colors, so I like this color. Perfect. I'm going to center both of these by selecting both, and I can come under my center window and scroll all the way to the right to center both items. Next, we're going to combine them. We're to create a welded flower overlay. Select Combine, and notice what happens. You've combined the two and punched through the holes. Let's change this to 1 inch in size. Here's inches and millimeters. We're going to be working in inches. Select Apply. Perfect. Now we're going to use our corner sets, and we want to get 4 different images. Now, to weld, a very important factor is to weld objects together. Number one, you need more than one object. In this case, we have 4. They need to not only touch, they need to overlap slightly. So let's change this to negative 0.02. Select Apply, and then OK. Let's zoom in so you can see this. Now, if you want to see this in a better way, come over to your Properties window, and instead of solid, select None. Now you can see in this area where they overlap and touch. Let's go back out. To weld these together, you're going to come under this icon, and you have all different types of options. This is your weld icon. If you hover your mouse over the icons, it'll tell you which one it is. Select Weld. Now notice what's happened. Because these touched and overlapped, now I won't have punch through here. Double click on the magnifying glass. That looks great. Now let's do our repetitive sets. We're going to do 2 across, 2 down. That's the default. But we also need to do the same thing here and have a negative 0.02 horizontal and vertical distance. Touch Apply and OK. Now what's happened is when I come into this area, let's go in the zoom so you can see. Again, they have overlapped, and this would cut a hole in the area. So what I'd like to do is weld this again. So come under, weld is still selected. Beautiful. That's what I want to happen. Let me zoom out. Now we have this beautiful flower design. Let me change it back to solid just for a visual. That looks awesome. One more thing, if you wanted to cut this out of vinyl and use some Clorox bleach for fabric etching or etching cream for glass etching, or you wanted to cut cardstock, maybe you want a square or a box around it. Here's your rectangle or your artwork tools. We're going to select square and hold down your mouse and create whatever size you want. Let's click on this and come under the transform area. First, let's go back and let's select solid so you can see this. And let's change it to a different color. That way it's 2 different layers. Come under transform. Let's see what size this block was. 3.94. So let's change this to 3.94. I'm going to unselect maintain aspect ratio so that I can get it a perfect square. select apply, perfect, select both, and select your centering icon again. Notice how you can't see it because the box is inside. We'll select the box, right click, move. First, that'll put it behind the other artwork. Now let's change this to something lighter so you can see through that. So there we would have a solid sheet of paper cut through there. If we wanted to make it a little bit bigger, it's easy at this point. Go ahead and recheck maintain aspect ratio, and you can go up in percentage or whatever size you want. This would make a great card, or you could go ahead and use it to cut a piece of vinyl. To do this, simply go under File, Export Artwork, and then save it to whatever you'd like. We'll name it here. SVG is the Universal Language for Digital Cutters. FCM, Scan and Cut Fabric Cutting Machine. DXF, Silhouette Studio Designer Edition, and Plotter File for commercial designs. Select Save, and you're ready to go. Hope this has helped you to create something beautiful and use the weld feature in the Craft and Cut software.